Is the watermelon sweet? Sweet? Yuan Baoli weakly tossed her graduation cap forward, cursing the cameraman 1,000 times in her heart. They had agreed to take the class graduation photo at 5 p.m., yet that devil of a photographer insisted on moving it to 3 p.m. Under the scorching 37°C sun, they had been posing until 4:30. She was practically roasted alive. Who still wanted to graduate after that? Bang! A dark shadow came flying straight towards her. Watch out! Someone shouted, but it was too late. The shadow, carrying a gust of hot wind, struck Yuan Baoli right on the forehead. Pain exploded in her skull, and she collapsed to the ground. The last thing that crossed her mind was, damn it, who the hell threw their graduation caps? Creaked creak, the strange sound sent chills down Yuan Baoli's spine. What's that? The background music of hell. She cautiously opened her eyes. Dim light, a faintly white ceiling. Too terrified to move her head, she rolled her eyes around instead. A thin arm green blanket half covered her body. A white mosquito net swayed gently in the breeze. The eerie creak creak continued beneath her. She sat up in a panic and found a lemon yellow phone lying in front of her. Quickly pressing the screen, she saw a familiar handsome Korean Idol wallpaper and felt momentarily relieved. But then, the time displayed on the screen made her blood run cold. September 1st, 2012. That was the day she first entered university. She looked around. Through the mosquito net, she could faintly see a classmate's twisted, sleeping posture. And even the creak-creak of teeth grinding sounded familiar. This was her freshman dorm room. That ridiculous arm green blanket should have been a clue. What the? Is this real? She pinched her own skinny arm hard. Yep, the pain was real. The flesh was hers. No doubt about it. She had really gone back to freshman year. But why? She hadn't wished for rebirth. She wasn't miserable in her old life. So why would the heavens send her back? Sure, college had been fun, but if she had to relive life, shouldn't she at least start from high school? That way she could get into a better university. Running her fingers through her short shoulder-length hair, she sighed. Yet another piece of evidence confirming her rebirth. Leaning weakly against the wall, all she could think in her future slang was, what the hell just happened? The sound of running water woke her again. Morning sunlight filled the dorm. She must have dozed off again. The one washing up was none other than Yu Jijing, the roommate who grounded her teeth all night. A Gyeongsu Zhejiang native with a southern name, but the bold, cheerful personality of a northern girl. She had always been the easiest to get along with. Yuan Baoli quietly climbed down from her bunk, careful not to wake the dorm mascot below. When Yu Jijing saw her, she moved aside silently, giving her space at the sink. Her face looked thin and pale, her hair a faint chestnut brown, but at least her skin was clear and youthful, still passable. Yu Jijing, on the other hand, looked much slimmer than she would 4 years later. Yuan Baoli thought about warning her to watch her weight, but they barely knew each other yet. Better save that for later. By the time they finished washing up, other girls started waking. Lu Yan, a northern girl, was lying on her bed scrolling her phone, not interested in talking. The rest were still asleep, probably exhausted from moving in the day before. Yuan Baoli turned to Yu Jijing and asked softly, "Wanna grab breakfast together?" Yu Jijing blinked, then nodded. The two took some cash and headed out. The cool morning breeze brushed away Yuan Baoli's lingering frustration, lightening her mood. "What do you want to eat?" Yu Jijing asked. Without hesitation, the foodie in her replied, "Hunan rice noodles." "Huh, where's that?" Yu Jijing looked confused. Crap, I forgot we're still freshmen. Everyone only knew the cafeteria at this point. Yuan Baoli quickly covered, pointing ahead with confidence. "There's this amazing noodle shop. I tried it yesterday. Come on, I'll show you." Before Yu Jijing could protest, Yuan Baoli grabbed her hand and dragged her forward. Yu Jijing followed stiffly, thinking her new roommate was way too friendly for day one. "One bowl of rice noodles, mild spice." "What about you?" Yuan Baoli asked the owner while turning back. Yu Jijing glanced at the menu. "Just a bowl of soup noodles." "I knew it," Yuan Baoli teased, making Yu Jijing roll her eyes. Nothing heals the soul like good food. After the last sip of broth, Yuan Baoli felt completely refreshed. Yu Jijing smiled in contentment too, her earlier awkwardness gone. They exchanged a look and laughed. Just like that, a friendship began, over breakfast. Back in the dorm, everyone was awake now, though still shy and quiet. Even Yu Jijing had gone silent again. Knowing everyone's future personalities, Yuan Baoli could only think, "Come on, stop pretending. I already know the real you guys." But in reality, she just sat at her desk and started pondering her new life. "Anyone want to get breakfast?" Luyan's loud northern voice boomed through the room, making everyone look up. Yuan Baoli waved her hand. Nah, Yu Jijing and I already went. The dorm's mascot, Du Momo, the calm dorm leader Yi Ning, and the top student Li Zhao all agreed to go with her. Luyan gave a hearty laugh. Alright then, let's go, full of that heroic northern energy that made Yuan Baoli chuckle. While Yu Jijing was washing clothes, Yuan Baoli secretly took out a small notebook. She didn't dare write "I've been reborn." No one would believe her, but she carefully noted down the date and a few key details, just to keep things straight. Looking back, her 4 years in college hadn't been dramatic. She'd never memorized lottery numbers, and though she knew some future news events, there was no way a random student could change them. So why was she reborn, or was she supposed to become a top student this time? She shook her head and sighed. Maybe she'd just go with the flow. At least she could keep herself and Yu Jijing from getting fat this time. That thought alone made her smile. After pulling herself together, Yuan Baoli decided to go out and buy some daily necessities. Her parents had just left yesterday, and there were still plenty of things she hadn't gotten yet. Besides, it wouldn't hurt to take a walk and get reacquainted with the campus. After all, a lot had changed over the past 4 years. Her dorm was located deep inside the campus, quite a walk from the commercial street. But after surviving 4 years of college life once already, Baoli wasn't fazed at all. At the moment, she was 163 centimeters tall and weighed only 47 kilograms, something she was very satisfied with, because in her previous timeline, she had gained 6 whole kilos by senior year. Sure, she might look a little pale and undernourished right now, but Yuan Baoli knew that was just an illusion. With a bit of care, any girl could become fair, soft, and glowing again. Enjoying the fresh morning air, Baoli strolled along the tree-lined path. Her university might not be a top school, more like a mediocre second-tier one, but at least the landscaping was decent. The only problem was that the trees were too small to actually provide shade. She made up her mind to buy a proper umbrella first aid. Last time, she didn't buy one until a year later, and now she couldn't believe how foolish she'd been. She'd let herself roast under the summer sun, for no reason. Between a frilly pink parasol bursting with lace and a plain all-black one, Yuan Baoli decisively picked the black umbrella. Cute frills. Seriously, she might look like an 18-year-old freshman again, but mentally, she was a full-grown woman. She wasn't about to carry something that screamed, "I'm a helpless little princess." As she glanced around the shop, her eyes landed on a stack of yoga mats. Her inner self immediately cheered. Back in her first freshman year, she joined the yoga club, but quit halfway through. She'd regretted it dearly once those extra 6 kilos settled in. Not this time. Just as she reached for a navy or blue yoga mat, a sharp electronic beep startled her. Beep, 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 detecting a strong emotional fluctuation of desire. Conditions met. System binding complete. Initiating the Give You One Chance system. Main mission activated. Maintain your perfect figure. Mission failure. Punishment unknown. Daily missions unlocked. Complete them for rewards. No penalty for skipping. A faint holographic screen appeared right in front of her eyes, shimmering like mist. When she poked it, it rippled like water. Yuan Baoli's eyes widened. Wait, is this what they call a female lead's golden finger system? Heart pounding, she grabbed the yoga mat, paid in a rush, and hurried back to her dorm. She even bought a bed curtain on the way, the perfect excuse to hide while she experimented. Under her roommate's confused gazes, she struggled for half an hour to hang the curtains up. "The light here's too bright. I can't sleep," she explained lamely. Once everyone lost interest, she yanked the curtain closed and eagerly pulled up her system screen. The interface was a clean, sky blue design with minimal decoration. At the top, a simple line of text reads, "Give you one chance to live an inspiring life." Her own tiny digital avatar stood in the corner, next to her personal stats. Name, Yuan Baoli. Gender, female. Height, 163 centimeters. Growth potential, +2 centimeters. Weight, 47 kilograms. Skin, 70, a bit pale. Maybe too much instant noodles? Beauty, 70, a little makeup, and you might get some second glances. Health, 85. Intelligence, 75. Luck, 3. Main mission, maintain perfect body shape. Progress, 0/100. Daily mission, exercise for 1 hour. Progress, 3/100. On the right side, a knowledge library tab had unlocked, containing only 2 entries, proper running techniques, and beginner's yoga. Below it was an inventory option, the storage space about the size of her dorm room. Not exactly the magical infinite space other heroines had, but still, not bad. A small translucent button in the corner allowed her to hide the main interface. Convenient and discreet. Joy surged through Yuan Baoli like a wave. Being reborn was already a miracle, but to come with a built-in system, even if it seemed a bit underwhelming, she was thrilled. Most college students spent their free time binging K-dramas or gaming. She wasn't about to rewatch all the dramas she'd already seen. For her, this personal assistant type of system was just perfect. Sure, it couldn't grant immortality or make her goddess dear beautiful, but being content with what she had was one of Yuan Baoli's greatest virtues. She clenched her fists, holding back the urge to laugh out loud. Heaven must really love me. Once she calmed down, she decided to complete her daily mission right away. It was already 9 a.m., so running outside didn't seem smart. She rolled out her yoga mat on the bed and decided to practice quietly. Opening the beginner yoga tutorial, she tapped the first video. Now, close your eyes and imagine you're on a peaceful meadow. The voice echoed in her mind, the same tone as the system's earlier announcement. None of her roommates seemed to hear it. When she closed her eyes, the video visuals still hovered before her. Oh, this is so cool! Better than any tablet or VR headset. Even if the system had no world-breaking powers. Just using it as a personal multimedia assistant was amazing. And it didn't even need charging. Smiling foolishly, Yuan Baoli finished an hour of yoga, only to find her task progressing at 53%. What? Did I do the poses wrong? So she tried again, this time giving it her all. When she twisted her right arm behind her back, a cheerful ding-ding-ding rang out. She collapsed on the bed, startling her roommate below. Baoli, what are you doing up there? Du Momo called up. Yoga, Baoli panted, totally exhausted, baby. The word baby made Du Momo giggle. Oh, my bunkmate's kind of cute. While catching her breath, Yuan Baoli's eyes lit up again. The system had released her reward. Congratulations on completing your first daily mission. Reward doubled. You've earned 1 base point. Freely assignable. Newbie gift pack has been delivered. Please check. She eagerly opened the gift pack. Newbie gift pack. Sparkly cute eye drops 1. Energy water times 1. Lovely skincare sampler 1. Brain fresh mints times 1 simple interface. Generous rewards. This system wasn't bad at all. After thinking it over, Yuan Baoli decided to assign her base points to beauty. After all, this was a world that worshipped looks. She did hesitate for a moment. Maybe skin tone would have been a better choice. A fair complexion covers 100 flaws, after all. But trusting her system, she decided to test out the skincare set first. The newbie gift pack was stored in the inventory under the knowledge library. Yuan Baoli reached out and lightly touched the sparkling cute eye drops, and the tiny bottle gently fell onto her bed. The small white bottle had no label, nothing at all. At first glance, it looked like a generic, unbranded product. Since Baoli was slightly nearsighted, she couldn't wait to try it. One gentle drop, and a cool sensation spread across her eyes, soothing the entire eye area. Opening her eyes, her vision didn't improve much, but the long-lasting fatigue had completely vanished. She decided not to wear her glasses for the moment. After all, if the effects were too obvious, her classmates might get suspicious. Following the same procedure, she tried the energy water, a small glass bottle reminiscent of the health-restoring potions in games. Just 1 sip, and she felt instantly recharged. The lingering tiredness from an hour of yoga disappeared completely. She felt ready to jump back up and go at it again. Curious, she tried returning the items to the inventory. As soon as her fingers touched the storage spot, the energy water vanished from her hands and floated back into the inventory, returning to its original stylized, 2-dimensional form. She did the same with the eye drops. Watching all the little bottles hover silently in the storage space, a strangely peaceful sight.